Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. You may be wondering why my hair is looking so crazy. That is because today we're going to be doing a little hair tutorial, how I get my platinum blonde hair. As you can see, the roots are coming in strong. I got some like a little bit of yellow going and it's just not cute. So it's gonna be time to show you how I do my hair. So if you are interested to know how to dye your hair at home platinum blonde for literally like $20, watch this video. You only need 3 products and it's super easy. You can get everything from Sally's. So I use this Wella cream toner, developer. I also use, honestly everything I use is Wella, I just realized. Wella powder lightener. I got a nice big tub because I do this once every couple months. Then I have a ton of toners. I'm stocked up. And I use the Wella T18. Sorry, the lighting's a little weird right now. It's nighttime, so it's literally like 11 o'clock at night. So the lighting's a little bit off. But yeah, so I use Wella T18. And I also like to mix a teeny tiny bit of this Wella 050. So that's what I use for toner. But I'm going to show you guys the steps and everything that you need to know. So follow along. Also, another very important factor is gloves. You want to make sure you have gloves because we're working with bleach and we don't want any bleach burns on our hands or anything like that. So make sure you have some plastic gloves also. Then of course you want to have like a little mixing bowl and a little brush, all the stuff I get from Sally's. So once you get all this stuff, you have it forever and all you have to repurchase is the products. So it's super cheap to do by yourself, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So for today, since my ends are already so light, I don't want to pull the bleach through and damage my ends. I will tone it also, but for the bleach, I'm only going to be focusing on my roots here. So if you have, if you're not just doing your roots and you need to bleach your whole hair, then you'll pretty much just pull it all the way through. So whatever you do I'm doing on my roots, just pull it all the way through your hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on my gloves before I start working with any of the products. And so yeah, here's my gloves. And then I'm going to mix everything up and I'll show you what we need to do for that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my little bowl and I'm going to take my developer and I'm going to pour 4 ounces of developer into here. This is going to give me a double batch because I guess I'm not doing my whole hair, but I just like to have extra just to make sure that I have enough and I don't have to mix it in between. But inside your little mixing bowl, there are some lines and they will tell you where to stop and how many ounces you have. So I'm going to fill up to 4 ounces in here. Just like this. So I'm going to stop at the 4 line, which is about, it's kind of hard to show you without spilling, right there. Okay, so once I have my 4 ounces of developer in here, in the bucket it comes with this little scoop for the bleach. So I'm going to take a level scoop, just like that. I guess that's not very level, is it? Let me level it out a bit more. There, a level scoop, and I'm going to dump it right in here. Then I'm going to take one more level scoop, just like that. So you will have 2 scoops of bleach. This is a 1 ounce scoop. So 2 ounces of bleach and 4 ounces of developer. And I'm going to take my little thing here and I'm just going to mix it all up until it's fully mixed. Okay, so when it's fully mixed, it should be like a pretty thick paste, just like this, like kind of a creamy, thick paste. And that means it is mixed properly and your proportions are right. Another note real quick, I would make sure that you have a towel laid down on whatever surface that you're dyeing your hair because it will get messy, as well as wear an old shirt you don't care about. I would recommend a t-shirt because it can get kind of warm. I'm wearing a long sleeve because I just got a new tattoo done that I'm trying to protect because I do not want to get bleach on my brand new tattoo that is healing. So that's what I would recommend. T-shirt, old t-shirt you don't care about, and towel down. Okay, so I'm basically just going to split my hair in half down the middle from the back. And I am just going to take this half of my hair and I'm going to take a ponytail and I'm just going to put this half away. So I'm just going to put it up in the ponytail because we are not going to touch this half at the moment. And we're going to start with the other half. So this half will just be waiting here for when we're ready. So this is the half I'm going to start with. And what I like to do is pretty much split my hair at the very bottom. You could take like a rat tail comb and just kind of split it up. And take the bottom half first, and then take the top half and kind of just clip it over to the side. So I'll take a claw clip and just clip it over just like that. So we're going to first focus on this section here. Okay, so then I'm just going to take a small section like this. I'm going to take my bleach, and it's kind of hard for me to show you guys that side of my head, but I'm only going to go where my roots are showing, and I'm going to leave the rest of my hair. So just like that. Sometimes you get a little bit where it's not supposed to be, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And then I'm going to also flip it up, and I'm going to go underneath as well. Just like that. And I'm pretty much just going to go around my entire head and do that. So then I'm going to grab another piece of hair, another section, and just keep doing the same thing. And go over, and then go under. And I mean, try to be as clean with it as you can so you're not like over bleaching already processed hair and stuff. But if it's not perfect, it's okay. You just have to do your best. That's why I actually find it easier to just bleach my whole head, because then you don't have to be so precise with everything. But because mine is already bleached, I don't want to fry my hair off, basically. So I'm going to try and be really precise about where I put the bleach. And I already got it on my ear, so that's awesome. You can keep like a wet washcloth next to you, so if you get some like on your ear or anywhere like that, you can wipe it off, because it will start to burn after a while. So I'll just kind of let this piece like rest up like this while I keep working on the pieces below it. And I should also make a note that I am not a professional at this at all. I have just been bleaching my own hair for as long as I can remember at this point, honestly. Literally probably since I was like 15. And I've always had bleach blonde hair. So that is my credentials, but this is just how I do it, and I get a lot of questions about it sometimes, so if you want to know, this is how. But I'm going to do a few sections and I'll come back and show you my progress. Okay, so this side is officially all done, and you can see it's starting to change nicely already. My ear is super red because I had too much bleach on my ear, so I just went and cleaned that off. And yeah, I only got a little tiny bit on the side, but I did my best. So now we're going to go ahead and do this side, but it's looking pretty good so far. But see how I left out all this hair? I do not want that to get bleached because I don't want my ends to break. So I'm just focusing on the roots. You can see a difference already, how light this is turning and how dark it is over here. So doing good so far. Alright, I'm now working on the front right side. We are getting close to being done. I'm really hoping I don't have to mix up some more bleach, but we will see. Just gonna keep on moving along here. Okay, this is where we're at. I have all of it done. You can see how much it's developing. It's looking really good. It's turning really light, just how we want it to. So I'm gonna give it probably like 15-20 minutes to sit on my head, and I'm gonna go rinse it out. Okay, so I just rinsed out my hair, and this is how it's looking. She is very yellow, but she is pale yellow, and that is what we want. So it's definitely light enough to go in with the toner. It's actually not too far off from the bottom of my hair, which is definitely really good. So now I'm going to show you guys how I mix my toner. Alright, so you're going to want to clean out your bowl from last time, because we're going to use that again. And like I said earlier, I'm going to use the T18, and I also have T10, which is pale blonde. I've never used that before. I don't know if I want to experiment too much right now because I've never tried it. But also I have the 050 Cooling Violet, and I like to just add a teeny tiny bit of this. I don't want too much because this is literally just like purple. So let me show you my mixture. Okay, so we're going to want to do a 2-to-1 ratio. So that means 1 toner, and then after we dump in the toner, let me dump it in here. So this is the 1. We're going to do 1 bottle of toner, and then for every 1 bottle of toner, we're going to fill this bottle up twice with developer. But I'm actually going to double it because I want to do 2 bottles, so I make sure I have enough once again. So I'm going to do 2 bottles of this and 4 of these bottles of this. Okay, so here is the 2 bottles of toner. Now I'm going to take my empty bottle, and I'm going to pour it straight into here until you fill it up all the way. And then just dump it straight into the toner. We're going to do 1, 2, oops, went over a little bit, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we're going to add just a little bit more, probably like a quarter of this bottle, because I'm going to add a little bit of the 050 toner. In this 050, I'm going to use literally like the tiniest bit, like maybe that much of it, because I do not want my hair to turn purple. But I do like a little bit of a purple tone to it, so I'm just going to add a little bit, a few drops in. Alright, mine's like super duper full, but it should look something like this. I still need to mix it up a little bit better, but it's already starting to kind of turn the color we want it to be. Okay, so I just split my hair in half. I'm going to start on the bottom half. New pair of gloves. Need gloves for toner too. Keep our hands safe. And when doing toner, you don't have to be so careful about being precise like I did with like my roots, because I'm just trying to keep it on my roots only. So that makes it nicer. So I just kind of really just take it and just kind of go all in with it. Also, make sure you have a towel down because it is purple and it will absolutely stain everything. The main thing is you just want to make sure you fully saturate your hair so you don't have any yellow spots left over. And I just start at the top and go all the way down till it's really super duper saturated like this. And it's really easy. Your hair is going to turn totally purple like mine is starting to do already. And that is how it's supposed to look, so don't freak out. And just go around your whole head. Also, because this is purple, it absolutely will stain everything. So once again, make sure you're wearing an old shirt you don't care about, have towels down, all that good stuff. And just make sure you fully coat every strand. Okay. Okay, now I look like I have a purple pixie cut, but we are done with the toner. So I'm going to let this sit on my head for about 30 minutes and then I'm going to go wash it out. As you can see, it gets very, very purple, but don't be scared. It's not going to be purple when we wash it out. Okay, sorry the angle changed a little bit, you guys. It is now the next day. Oops, I have that in the shop too. Anyways, my hair is all done. It's the next day. I've dried it, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It did get a little more yellow than I like right around here, which I'm not super happy about, but when you're not a professional and you're doing your hair at home, then that's just the kind of stuff that happens sometimes. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's pretty even. It's the shade I like. Yeah, I'm really happy with compared to how it looked before. Obviously, I would definitely take this, but I don't know. It kind of bums me out sometimes when, honestly, it was my fault because I was really tired last night. I was kind of just trying to hurry up through it. I should have left the bleach on longer, and I know that. I've done this enough times, and this is not the first time that I've had a little bit of yellow in my roots going, but my hair is a little bumpy because I did not straighten it very good. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks. It's definitely a million times better than what it was. The color's nice and even throughout my hair, except for that one little yellow patch. But yeah, this is how I do my hair, and I would definitely recommend making sure you leave the bleach on long enough. Sometimes it's like easy to get a little bit scared, like, oh my god, am I frying off all my hair or something? And sometimes I'll be too quick to rinse out the bleach, worrying about that. And like I said last night, it was just pure laziness, just wanting to hurry up and get done, which was a mistake, but I'll fix it. For now, this is fine with me. It's better than it was. My roots aren't showing. My hair's even, so yeah. I'm just gonna do my makeup real quick and come back and show you guys with like full face of makeup and everything, so I'll be back to show you that.
2 hours later.
Okay, here is how my hair turned out with my makeup done and everything. I'm really happy with it. It looks so much better. So yeah, let me know if you guys try my platinum hair routine, and I hope you like the video regardless. And I'm gonna have a giveaway coming up in one of my next videos for 100K. I'm a little bit late on it, but I'm really excited. I have so much good stuff for you guys, so make sure you don't miss that. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you.